Once the hope of Old Trafford, Marcus Rashford now finds himself under fire.
I don't want to see him playing for Man United anymore. He's the new Sancho for me.
Is it just poor form, or has Erik Ten Hag lost faith in his star man? Often the focus of unwanted slander, a player whose potential does not match his output, Rashford has had a terrible run of form. Yet, the manager trusted him, playing him game after game despite the fans crying for him to be benched. Gut-wrenched, Rashford cries, but just when it seems his form is on the rise, Ten Hag sits him out. Rotation, he claims. Bewildered, I ask you, has Rashford lost favour with Erik Ten Hag? Is Erik Ten Hag destroying Rashford's career? Marcus Rashford's Manchester United journey has been a roller coaster ride. From a young boy in Manchester streets to the hero of Old Trafford, Rashford's rise was meteoric. His dazzling debut under Louis van Gaal left fans speechless. A homegrown talent scoring a brace against none other than Arsenal. It was like a dream. Rashford didn't just stop there, securing derby victories, delivering important goals for club and country. Fans began to toy with the fantasy of their homegrown hero leading them to glory. Do you remember Rashford's breathtaking brace against Arsenal as a teenager? What were your expectations for him back then? Have they been fulfilled? But despite his flashes of brilliance, Rashford's career has been overshadowed by inconsistency. The fans' frustration had reached a boiling point. Then, Erik Ten Hag arrived. His tactical mind seemed to spark a resurgence in Rashford's form. In the 22-23 season, Rashford put in the performance of a lifetime, scoring 30 goals across all competitions, with 17 in the Premier League. Only Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had managed to get this kind of output from Rashford in the 2019-20 season, where he scored 24 goals across all competitions. But Ten Hag seemed to unlock something a little different this time. What did these coaches do to get the best out of Rashford? Why is he now struggling under the same manager who brought him back to life? So, where did it all go wrong for Rashford? Ten Hag stood by his player, playing him game after game. Even as his form deteriorated, the burden became too heavy, I presume, and Rashford buckled under the pressure. When Rashford finally broke down in tears after the FA Cup final win, it became clear to fans and pundits and casual viewers alike the weight of expectations was too much for one man to carry. But instead of building his confidence, Ten Hag benched him and in a roundabout way publicly criticized him. Could this be the final blow to Rashford's confidence? Do you think Ten Hag was right to even bench Rashford? He was having a match rating at 8.3 according to SofaScore after 45 minutes in the Europa League clash against Porto. Or was it a mistake that could possibly haunt Rashford's career?
And I think over the left side, definitely, we didn't defend well, and Marcus also played a part in this.
One of the long-standing debates about Rashford is where he truly belongs on the pitch. Some say he's best as a centre forward, others believe the wide areas where he can run into space are where he thrives the most.
Well, I don't think he's a striker. He operates really from the left hand side, but fantastic.
Interestingly, under Ole in the 1920 season, Rashford scored 25 goals with 65% of his games played on the left wing. Fast forward to Ten Hag's reign, and Rashford's resurgence in the 22-23 season saw him play 62% of the time out wide in the left position, delivering another 30 goals for Manchester United across all competitions. However, for whatever reason, the following season was different, and Ten Hag seemed to have been experimenting with Rashford tactically. Rashford's time at the left wing position dropped to 44%, and his form as a result suffered. But just 10 games So far this season, Rashford has been used on the left 7 times and has brought in 6 goal contributions. So one must wonder, is this the key to unlocking Rashford's best form? And now we come to the present, Ten Hag's latest stunt. Right or wrong, this could shatter Rashford's confidence permanently. United need goals to succeed this season. As you may remember, it was Rashford's 30 goals that propelled them to 3rd in the Premier League in Ten Hag's debut season. But instead of nurturing his talisman, Ten Hag is rotating and experimenting again. Is this smart squad management or reckless disregard for a player's form? Has Rashford lost favour with Ten Hag? Is his future at Manchester United in jeopardy? I mean, many fans would love to see the back of Rashford. Why? I don't know. But can he rise again to be the player Old Trafford believed he would be? What do you think? Will Rashford bounce back? Or is his Manchester United journey nearing its end?